folks, we're here at the Big Green Egg Culinary Center getting ready for the event. We've got stuff laid out for the silent auction. It's really exciting. All folks are just busy working, getting everything ready. Just going to be a great night. So stay tuned. We'll have more from the event.
Okay, you guys are going to hate me. Yes. Can everybody stop what they're doing for 1 minute? Before.
All right. The ribs and Mexican street corn.
All right, so the ribs are going to go on which side? Corn on the right? Ribs on the left?
I would have the ribs on the left and the corn on the right.
That's what I said.
Oh, is it? Okay. Smooth.
So Dad, what are you doing right now?
So we're going through how the plates are going to be set up when we serve the guests, and where food will be placed on the dishes, and getting the test taste.
There, your plate. So this is what it feels like.
All right.
Just so you know how the width of it.
Gotcha.
6 inches long. Okay.
All right.
So it's just going to be in the middle, and they can do a knife and fork, or they can lift it with their fingers, whichever they prefer to do.
Gotcha.
Course number 2 is going to be
Smoked tuna dip.
Tuna dip. Right. So now I'm going to switch out with you.
All right.
It's a small round plate.
Okay.
The dip is going to be in the middle of the plate. Potato chips.
Kind of around
The
it?
potato chips will be sticking out of the dip. So they'll be able, and the dip will be kind of semi-warm. It's not going to be cold. Oh, so we're going to switch it out.
Okay.
All right, and now, all right, so now it's right in front of you.
Okay.
And if you feel the potato chips,
Okay.
see how that's going to be?
Sticking out? Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Go ahead and try it and tell me what you think. This is course 2.
It's hiding underneath the chips.
So this is what I need to know if it's too difficult.
Let me make a suggestion.
Yeah.
Put the dip
On the chip. Yeah, sounds fine. So you're done.
Thank you very much.
And now I'm going to slide the next course in front of you. That is a long rectangular plate. It's right in front of you.
Is this what the judges on Chopped feels like?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, so there's your plate. So on the left-hand side will be the ribs, and on the right-hand side will be the corn. Of course, is chicken. This is a round plate.
Now it's going to be the chicken kebabs.
But it's not a kebab because we're cooking it on the fire
The
wire.
non-kebabs.
Correct.
All right.
Chicken bites. Chicken
Yeah.
bites.
So okay, so chicken bites with the stuffed mushrooms.
Nope, we changed it to asparagus. Sorry.
That's all right.
So here's how it is. It's north, south, and the equator. North is the chicken. South is the potatoes. Asparagus is the equator.
Oh, so the muffin tin potatoes. Okay, so it did. So 6 will be the chicken, or 12 will be the chicken. 6 will be the gratin potatoes.
3 and 9.
And then the asparagus will
should
be
go
the
from
equator.
9 to 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, next one is the banana. I'm going to take this away. All right, now she's put it in front of you. So it's going to be that kind of plate.
Okay.
It's a muffin that we're going to cut in half, and then we're going to put the banana pudding, sauteed bananas, everything on top of it.
Okay.
Like an open-faced sandwich, like an open-faced banana Benedict, everything.
Now at this point with the banana pudding, I know at one time we had said if you would like, at this point go ahead and take the blindfolds off, feel free, or you can go ahead and finish.
I think we should finish it.
Okay.
And then they can take off to find out who won the prizes. All right, let me just
Wow, that
see.
smells so good.
All right, do you want
I'll tell you what. You know what? I mean, it's okay, but I don't know if we should serve this.
You need to eat it.
We guys might just put it in the trash. Oh no, I can't find any.
There's a couple of Neal wafers.
All right, so we're trying to find something that folks can flip. A whole turkey probably not going to work.
Wait, I didn't get that. Do it again.
We're on a mission.
Okay.
You may do what again?
We're on a mission. Raiding refrigerators.
There's some lemons over here on the table. We can use those for tongs.
Right.
I've seen something to flip with the spatula.
The table has a mini max and it has an extra large. Okay? So this is the one where they're going to try to flip something with it not lit.
Right.
Okay?
Alright. I think we ought to have them fry some eggs without busting the yolks.
That sounds like a plan. That sounds like a great plan. Yeah. Well, I was thinking about olive oil, but then I have to clean it up. So that would be a negative.
Right.
Not easy. This is fantastic. What we should do though is not tell them. Blindfold them and not tell them what it is.
Tell me when.
Okay.
All right, so what we've got going here is we put some English muffins, and we've got a spatula over here. So we're going to have folks come and get under blindfold, and they're going to try and flip some of the English muffins that are on here. So no fire, that way nobody feels scared because of heat and not being able to see. So, but just get an idea of flipping, like what flipping a burger would be or something like that. Close this, and then what we have over here is in the mini max, we just put some lemons. Cut some lemons, and we got some tongs, and what we're going to do is just have folks just kind of be able to come up here, grab a lemon, and turn it over, and they can do as many as they want to try and do. One more thing, which we won't go over to it yet, but they got an egg that's lit, and if you want a chicken wing, you're going to have to be able to pull off a hot chicken wing with a pair of tongs, and your reward is you get to eat it. Folks are starting to arrive, so we're getting the station set up. So it's going to be a fun night. It's going to be amazing. So stay tuned. We got a lot of fun activities planned, and we'll see what we can get on video.
Yeah, that's cool. So the trick to it is stay low. Keep your hands low to the table.
Wait, we have
Alright. Tongs are to your right. And one thing is Chris always kind of knows where his tongs are.
Right.
He places everything in a certain place, and then he yells at everybody. Doesn't yell at everybody.
He's here, right?
Yes, he's right over here.
Okay.
Alright, so now you got to find. Alright, you're on it.
Oh.
Alright, you got something.
Okay.
Alright, just let it go. I got you.
All right.
Alright.
One more time.
Yep, one more time.
Okay.
There you go.
Got it.
Yep. And just let it go. I got you.
All right.
Awesome.
Okay. Put the tongs down.
Yep. Tongs down.
Okay.
And reach up. That's me. There. There it is.
This is how you gotta get
All right, so we'll kind of make sure you know where you're at. So here's the egg. Just to the left of that is the spatula. So if you want to grab the spatula. Are you right-handed?
I am.
Okay, so put that in your right hand, and then kind of swing your arm back over towards me. So I'll just kind of show you the motion. So if you want to feel around, just up and so that you can feel something there. There's nothing, and you can kind of feel around. So once you find something, try to flip it over.
Oh, I had it.
Now you can use your left hand to help. Just keep in mind if it was a hot grill, you want to be real.
Right.
Yeah, just do it really fast.
Okay. And then we're gonna flip it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yay!
All right.
Did it work?
Yep.
Yay!
Or no, you can put that down to the left. Leave your blindfold on.
Okay.
Now at the edge of the table, feel around until it starts to curve.
Yeah.
And then right above that on the table is a pair of tongs. And then just to the right on the table is a mini max egg set up. We've got a pepper, a red bell pepper, and some lemons on here if you want to try and grab and turn those with the tongs.
Okay, so that would be hot.
So sometimes choking up on the tongs a little bit is a little helpful.
Okay.
Gives you a little bit idea. You can feel a little bit better when you grab things.
Did I do it?
Yep.
Awesome.
Flip the lemon and a pepper.
Oh, there you go.
Got 2 in 1. Awesome.
That's all right.
Okay, so now just put the tongs down?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's just a matter of...
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. That and knowing usually, when I put things on, I try to know where I place them on the grill. And kind of using the clock method. 6, some said 12, 6, 3, 9, or in between. That way I can find it a little bit faster and flip.
Right. So if you had your egg set at 12, you would put like the tongs maybe like 2.
Careful.
Yeah. Okay.
You'd want to be real careful trying to flip. So, or just touch real lightly, with your left hand to kind of find things. One thing you can do with your spatula is having it above the food, and as you kind of in a up and down motion, just to kind of touch and see if you can feel where the food is on the grill.
I've got 2 of them.
Okay, so you can try to flip those if.
Let's see. Oh Lord, I lost it.
That happens a lot. I could attest to that.
Oh, I'm way off.
You had it. Oh, you flipped one.
There you go.
Not on purpose, but you flipped one.
They came to the retreat egg to kind of visit the mothership like a lot of people do, and it's not really something that is not a regular occurrence. And I was not familiar with Chris and what he was doing. And once I learned about him and met him and his family and found out what they were doing, I said, you know, I want to do something for you guys. Let's do something. Let's do one of these, you know, dining in the dark things. And so that's how the plan was hatched.
This is it's just been amazing. You know, it happened rather quickly, but it's come along nicely. And we'll talk about the organization in just a second and what we're doing, but I do want to be sure Big Green Egg really has gone above and beyond. Anything I could have imagined or expected with what they've given for the silent auction and just helping put this event on all together. So really appreciate Amanda and Taylor and all the volunteers. So Kevin Ward, obviously, 441 South, also, you know, thank him. There's items up there that he's donated from 441 South. But Kevin is also a board member of Blind Grilling Incorporated. So he's also involved in this, and one of the big reasons why it even got going. Formerly known as Roswell Hardware. They've donated, thanks for the silent auction, and Unicoi preserves. So just really appreciate both of them for helping out with our cause tonight. And so one more time, go ahead and give them a round of applause. With the knife that Kevin is auctioning off, you know, again, if you think of knife skills, that's a huge thing, and that's extremely intimidating for someone who's lost their sight. Using a knife, lighting a grill, you start messing with knives and fire, and you can't see. It can be an intimidating thing for a lot of people, and that's the kind of training that we're giving, that we're going to help people to feel comfortable with. Knowing how to hold a knife and use it safely so that they can not hurt themselves or anyone else.
That reminds me of a story that Chris told me last week. I got a couple of stories actually. But the one he told me last week, so he went to a knife skills class at a local grill store a few weeks ago. And believe it or not, Chris was the only person to walk out of there that didn't get cut.
All right, so if you fill your plates at 12 o'clock, you're going to reach up and you might be able to smell and tell, at least in part, what it is. But you can either pick it up with your hands, tear it, if you want to use a fork and knife and cut it. But what you have in front of you there, as you reach around and fill up at 12 o'clock on your plates, is a brisket stuffed pretzel.
And this is his daughter Sarah's pretzel recipe. And this is something that they do at home. And they do it with pizza fillings, with pepperoni and with mozzarella. And Sarah is literally in the kitchen watching us right now. She came in early and rolled out these pretzels. And we decided to stuff them with brisket because it is Big Green Egg after all. And we hope that you guys are all enjoying them.
Questions that you guys have, either about blindness, about grilling, about Blind Grilling Incorporated?
Okay, so at this time you guys can take your blindfolds off if you choose to. Anybody here an engineer? Come on, skills people, somebody's got to know how to do this.
I would, but I can't see raise your hand.
Is this where yours will be?
All right.
Alright, so it's valued about $250. So we'll start the bidding at $100. I know he's thinking about it. I see it. I saw him looking at his wife like, is it okay? $375. He didn't even look at his wife. He's over there punching him underneath the table. $375. $375 going once. Twice. $400. Going twice. $425. Well, it's just $50 more. That's the way I look at it. I see you looking. Demon, don't you put your hands on that table to punch him. Don't even look, Mark. You got contact with me? We're all good.
Now listen, hey, this knife, I'm telling you, because I know about when he's got just the one logo on it. This one's got it all
Both sides.
Both sides. I mean, this is not
Both sides.
This is something that is.
It's one of a kind. I will never make another one like it.
So this isn't something that you're going to see anyone else with. Not even Kevin. I mean, he's got.
Yep. I promise you, I'll never make another one like it. So where are we at? We're at 475. 475.